Jeff and Jeremy. It's like a radiogasm.
I said, hey, babe, check it out on the podcast.
Apple Podcast, Google Podcast,
and Spotify.
All this is going viral.
Jeff and Jeremy here online, KCOZ.com. A little happy hour action coming up this Friday. That's Facebook Live. 5 p.m. We'll be talking Brew at the Zoo, but we'll be also finding more out about what's going on at Bristol Cider House, Wildfields Brewing up in A-Town, right? And Santa Maria Brewing, and they have a new place they're opening in A-Town as well. So make sure you jump on. You can find out what's going on. We got some stuff to give away as well, or tell you how you can win some stuff.
Really? How are we giving stuff away? No, I don't know.
Because I haven't got the email yet.
Terry stopped by last week with the shipment of beers that we're going to be getting. And it's crazy. If you sign up for Brew at the Zoo, they're going to deliver 14 beers to your house. And I was like, well, my first question, what do you think my first question was when I heard, oh, you're going to have 14 beers delivered to your house if you do Brew at the Zoo? What do you think my first question was?
Is it in glass?
No, that was not my question. My question was, how big are the beers? Always, how big are the beers?
Oh, how would I know that would be your question?
Because
that
should be the first question everybody has when you're like, okay, for a certain price, you're going to get 14 beers.
What you're going to win is a
house.
14-pack of free brew that will be delivered to your door.
Yes.
So you can do the virtual Brew at the Zoo.
Yes.
So why'd you ask me? You just keep saying yes, like you know.
But what would your first question be? How big are the beers?
No, I would want to know what kind of beers they are.
Well, they're beers from those places.
Well, I know, but they make a lot of different beers.
And they do. And so you're going to get a sampler of a lot of different beers / ciders because Bristol's is involved.
Yeah.
Which is great. And mind-numbingly, I don't know what it is when I go to Bristol's.
Okay, now that we're talking about it.
I drink so much when I go to Bristol's, I don't even know why.
You got to be careful to catch up with you real fast. It's way higher alcohol than beer.
I'm like, yeah, I would know the world of those. Taste like apple juice.
Oh, my God, they go down so easy. I remember the first time I had to sit down. I was actually there for a party. It was a party thing. And,
so dangerous.
And I had to sit down on the sidewalk and drink water for almost 45 minutes before I could see straight. Yep. Because I didn't take the advice they gave me and said, hey, take it easy on this stuff.
Yeah.
But I now am very curious. What are the sizes? Are they going to give us like a full 12, 14-ounce serving?
This is what I was getting at. Terry was dropping them off, and you're getting more than 12 ounces in pretty much every single one of these.
Oh wow!
So some are 22, some are 16.
I don't know if I'm going to open all of them. Then I'd because they'll go bad, and I can't drink that many.
You can't open all of them. No, don't open all of them.
You can open a couple of them.
Now, if you're doing the virtual brew
while we're doing the happy hour
thing, yeah. Now I'm sure that's probably you're going to be getting what we get on Friday. So sign up at it. Click on the link at kzoz.com. You get the link to do the virtual Brew at the Zoo this year. And don't forget the best part of it. And we're just talking about how people are reevaluating their lives and consciously choosing to value the smaller things in their life, like donating to local charities. This is the zoo. I mean, this is a big cornerstone of what we have here for youth and adult animal enthusiasts right here on the Central Coast. So, that's what the proceeds go towards this. So not only do you get the beer delivered to your door, you get the satisfaction of knowing next time you go to the zoo, I helped pay for fill in the blank, whatever it is.
I feel that way every time I donate blood. It says you're a hero. I'm like, I feel like a hero. I'm going to save a life today.
Yeah.
Let's save a life.
Red Panda exhibit. I take credit for that because it's a good looking exhibit. They want to build more exhibits like that there.
I haven't seen that one yet, except for in the pictures, but it looks awesome. Really good. It looks like it's big time.
It is. It is. And it was all thanks to me.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hashtag Walking Dead. AMC announced that the show will be coming to an end after an expanded 2-year 11th season.
I don't like that. That's just an obvious money grab. I know Game of Thrones did it. And honestly, as a person that has not seen either of those shows, it turns me off. I remember when Harry Potter, something that I was already too invested into, decided to split up the finale into 2 movies because they can make more money off of it. Turns me off.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. And, the one thing I always liked about Seinfeld is they went out on top.
Right.
And nobody does that. Nobody has the discipline to do that.
No, because the money's in front of you. And it just shows that, hey, you can be bought. So congratulations, Walking Dead.
Did you talk about, no, we weren't here. The Kardashians.
No, I don't.
They're done after their 11th season. Also calling it quits.
Are they going out on top?
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Are they going out on top?
No, I believe they're going out on bottom. As in sex tape. She's on the bottom.
Oh.
Hashtag. That was a lame joke.
Yeah, it could have been good.
The joke? Yeah, I know. I was trying to come up with it on the fly. Hashtag really bad joke. All right. 2 men are suing Kevin Spacey. Hashtag inappropriate sexual battery. That's the charge anyways. When they were 14 years old in the 80s, they were assaulted by them. One of them is Anthony Rapp. I had to look into this guy. He is one of the first openly gay actors. That's kind of like his thing on Wikipedia, is what they were saying. But when he's 14, obviously, it doesn't matter if he liked it or not. Okay, that's not what I meant to say. It doesn't matter if he wanted to have a relationship with Kevin Spacey in that way or not. When you're 14, he alleges things that I'm not going to say because it is just go there in your mind and you could. That's what happened.
Kevin Spacey's 61 now. Andy, what's his name? Something right? Anthony. He is 48, so there is a 13-year difference. So if he was 14, that means Kevin Spacey was 27. You are gross man, Kevin Spacey, the grossest man that walks on the planet, because the reports of all the things that you have ever done to people is mind-blowing. The confidence in which you carry yourself and this whole perversion that you have and what you can get away with and forcing other people.
You've seen House of Cards, right? I mean, I know he's playing a character, but he just has this thing about him that makes you uncomfortable.
If he's that good at playing, and this is why you ruined me on everything, Kevin Spacey, because now if another actor comes along that's as good as you and plays those roles where you're an absolute jerk face to a T, I'm going to think that person must be an absolute jerk face in life too. And that might be unfair to that person.
But that's where we're at now.
Yeah, because, I mean, he created the mold. I mean, God, it's terrible.
So anyways, that's what's coming up for Kevin Spacey.
Would you be comfortable buying lingerie from a man who worked at a lingerie shop if that man is not Kevin Spacey? That part was just added in there. Yesterday we were running best ofs because Jeremy was in transit, and that was a question that came up. So we decided to make it a poll question to see where we're at, because it was probably 6-7 years ago that we asked that poll question. And 33%, 2/3, saying, yeah, they would buy lingerie from a man at the lingerie shop because he must know his stuff if he got the job.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me, and I don't know why it would bother women.
66% said that's some awkwardness that they'd rather not deal with.
Really? Just having a guy there?
I don't know. I mean,
to me, does the guy have a mustache or not? If he has a mustache, no, that's creepy.
If you went into a lingerie shop and there's a man and there's a woman there, and you have to ask the man or the woman to help you, or they both come up to you at the same time. They don't know that they're coming up to you at the same time, and they say,
I'm going to go with the woman.
Sir, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the woman.
At the same exact time.
Yeah.
You're going to go with the woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I just feel like the guy might might pick out something sleazy or something. I don't know. I don't know if I trust him. I don't know if I can trust him. Like, how are you qualified to do this? I mean, maybe you are. Maybe there's a whole school they send you to. I have no idea.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the guy cheerleader, right? It's like the male cheerleader. The male cheerleader must be really good and serve his purpose with the cheer squad, because he's like one of 5%, right? but he's the elite 5% of those cheerleaders because he's the male cheerleader. I'm talking high school level, college.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a role. I mean, he's, they either get a big girthy, chick down there to hold up the girls, or they get a guy.
Mm-hmm. But the lingerie guy might do the same thing. I mean, he might be a utility player. He might be out on the floor, not know much.
They didn't allow guys to be cheerleaders at my high school, and my girlfriend and wife, when I went to the same high school, she was a cheerleader. She was a class ahead of me, and she was picked up by a girl and put up, and they dropped her. Mm. The girl, I don't know, should have had some Wheaties or something. I have no idea, but she fell, and that was not good. Family Guy, hashtag, we've got a new mayor. Adam West, obviously. I can't believe they haven't replaced him by now. But the new mayor of, where the hell do they live? Quahog.
Quahog.
Quahog?
Quahog. Quahog.
Quahog?
Yeah, it's Quahog.
Something like that. It's been a while since I watched the show.
Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Oh, it's going to be
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. That's good. That's a good get.
That'll be a good. That'll be a great get, actually.
Show's still on, huh?
Yeah. Still doing their thing.
I was watching an episode of Gilmore Girls the other day. My new favorite show. My new old favorite show.
What?
Yeah, I love Gilmore Girls. That's an awesome show.
God, yeah, to get together with my wife.
Gilmore Girls is awesome.
And
Gilmore Girls is amazing. I can't believe it. I was hooked after 10 minutes. Such a good show. Such a good show. I'm binge watching it right now. It's such a good show.
I've watched a lot of it. I mean, it's not.
It is so well written and funny. I had no idea. I had no idea the WB. It's so. I feel bad for the WB in 2003 because had I known, I would have probably watched it in 2003 and could have contributed to some of the successes of the WB because the WB, let's face it, it struggles. It struggles. And isn't it like UPN and WB join forces to make the CW? So confusing. But anyways, Seth MacFarlane was on an episode of the Gilmore Girls. When Lorelai graduates from community college, he's back in the graduation room with his girlfriend. And he has a brief exchange with Lorelai back before he was famous. Seth MacFarlane. And it's so funny when
the
I hear
show that you really like on NBC.
Gilmore Girls?
No, on NBC.
What, New Amsterdam?
No, the show Us. What is it?
This Is Us.
This Is Us.
Yeah, he's
Lorelai's girlfriend, a boyfriend. At this point.
No, he's Rory's boyfriend.
Rory, not Lorelai.
Yeah.
Lorelai's the mom, right? Yeah. Sorry, I don't know the show as well as you do, but yeah, Rory's boyfriend back in the day, and he's a troublemaker.
Yeah. He was a main character though, so I'm not as it does not raise my eyebrows as much as when I see Seth MacFarlane walking on the set. I'm like, what the hell is Seth MacFarlane doing?
Yeah, I don't remember that, but I didn't watch it that much. Only if the wife had it on.
Episode season 2
on National Hot Dog Day.
Yeah, hot dog is excellent. I will eat one today because I think if there's a day in which my favorite food option is out there, and it needs to be paid homage to, I will pay homage to it. I have a 4-pack of Hebrew Nationals, fresh from Costco, sitting in my refrigerator.
Not bad.
Waiting to get it tore into today. I will be doing that.
If you're into the smaller, thinner hot dog, which I like them though.
Right. No, they're excellent.
They're good.
They're excellent.
I'm trying to think, it's hard to find a good hot dog place. You were just telling me about a place in Pismo.
And I've not.
They specialize in it.
It does not come with recommendation. It looks intriguing as all hell.
The pictures look good.
I walked by it the other day. It's called Slim Dilly Dogs. And they've got this little patio area off the side with a yard. So they do the outside seating thing all the time. I think they do that. And we were just looking up their menu, and they have, how many different options did you say, Jeremy?
I saw at least 16 hot dogs on there.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
And that was from a plain hot dog to, pineapple hot dogs. And,
I've never had the Hawaiian dog, or they call it the tiki dog, but this is a, hot dog with, that is made out of pineapple sausage. So it's sausage with pineapple, as Jeremy likes to say, infused into it. And then grilled pineapple on top of it, which the grilled pineapple is
money.
So tasty.
Yeah.
So tasty. I mean, you could do away with the teriyaki sauce and just do grilled pineapple on a teriyaki burger of your choosing, because the teriyaki sauce gets all over the place. But just go with the grilled pineapple, and it basically serves the same effect. It's got jalapenos, bacon bits, and it's served on a hoagie. That sounds
Fast
like
Tim says, Frank's and slow. Come on, guys. Well, I get cut off a lot by Jeff, Tim, so just give me a second to
Frank's
get there.
is fine.
I was going to go through my list of places, and yes, Frank's is going to be on there, and it's a decent hot dog place. Let's see. Orchid Burger, I tell you, they can do a pretty good hot dog as long as they get my order right. Sometimes I order it with onions and relish and mustard, and I get home and one time there was just nothing there but a hot dog and a bun. I thought somebody had a good laugh. Maybe somebody behind me ordered a hot dog with nothing on it, which I can't imagine. Where else have I had a good hot dog? I know there's a cart that is down by McCarthy's. They do hot dogs at night, but
You're kidding me.
Yeah,
I was just thinking the other day.
like it's pretty good, like gourmet hot dogs.
I was just thinking the other day, how come I've never seen a hot dog cart out in San Luis Obispo after hours? Because it would make a killing if there was one. There is one? You're telling me there is one?
Yeah. I don't know if what's going on with the Rona right now, but
Do you remember the line
Suzanne would know.
at the hot dog carts in Seattle when the bars would close?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Or when we went to school, just coming out of a bar, and they
one guy ended up building a whole restaurant. He started with a cart, and it was like, wow, I sell a lot of hot dogs. Maybe I should just open up my own restaurant. And then he started selling like nachos and hot dogs.
and he called himself Nacho Man,
Yeah.
right? And then
Made a killing.
Jeff hooked up with his girlfriend when he was out of town. Or you feel bad about that, don't you?
Don't
That's why you bring him up.
Don't bring him up.
He's never recovered, I heard.
I'm sure he's fine.
We know a lot of people are struggling right now, and a lot of people are not sure if they're able to recover. And maybe your car is on the Brits, but the folks at Paso Robles Ford want you to know they're going to help you recover, because the one thing that you need to remember about them is that they always put your needs first. So whether you need a new vehicle and your budget is strapped, they can help you get you into a vehicle because they have deferred payments for 90 days. They've eliminated finance charges. They've eliminated down payments, and they've even given and will give top dollar for your trade in.
And you talk about safety. Have you ever heard of Ray Obispo, Jeremy?
I have not.
Ray Obispo's from Lockwood, okay? He went in and got a 2020 Ford F-150. No interest, deferred payments, and he got a smoking deal from it. But where the safety comes into play, Kevin, the internet sales manager there, he likes to take a selfie of everybody that gets
I've seen these, yeah.
a card. So there's Ray Obispo, which is the coolest last name if you live in this area.
If you live in San Luis Obispo, but he does. He lives in Lockwood.
Lockwood.
Why? Because he can't
I love
afford Obispo, even though his name's Obispo. Sorry, Ray.
We need to start a GoFundMe for Ray Obispo to move him back to Obispo. Ray's standing there next to his F-150, and Kevin's snapping the selfie, and Kevin makes sure that they are 6 feet apart in that selfie. That is service, my friends.
Because they're always putting your needs first. Paso Robles Ford, go there. You can buy them right off the internet. You don't have to drive there to save there, but you can do it on the internet. Go to PasoFord.com. But we got somebody here. Go ahead, man.
Hey, I was going to let you guys know there's also a hot dog restaurant in Santa Maria called Stefano's. If you guys are ever in that area, give it a try. It's really good.
I always thought the hot dog restaurant was the perfect model for profit when it came to a restaurant, because you can get hot dogs for relatively cheap, right?
Yeah.
Where are you getting the hot dogs? What kind of hot dogs you're using? I remember there was a guy down the street that had this big hot dog stand thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he was running it out in front of his wife's beauty salon because he didn't have anything to do during the day. And he tried to sell hot dogs for a while. Jeremy pulled up to him. He's like, hey, what kind of hot dogs are you serving up? He's like, oh, the Costco ones. And he was selling them in true San Luis Obispo fashion, selling them for like $5, $6 when you could just drive to the other side of town and buy one
$1.50 and get a soda.
And get a soda with it.
So Stefano's, what street is Stefano's on?
It's on Broadway and right across from the Albertsons on South Broadway.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
Gonna check it.
Yeah, it's really, give it a try. All right, guys.
We'll do. Stefano's. Maybe that should be your goal today. Hit every hot dog restaurant you possibly can.
I would, but my parents are coming to town today, and while I was gone, my wife didn't get their room ready, so that's what I'm doing when I get off work today. I'm going to go home.
Is that a roundabout way of throwing your wife under the bus on hot
Well,
dog
I just
day?
figured, I was gone for 5-6 days. She could have done something to get that room ready.
Not so roundabout. It's just going to be up front. Throw your wife under the bus for not staying at home, bitch, and cleaning up the house.
That was the thing. She did stay at home. She just didn't, and she cleaned the whole house. Actually, she did a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, she didn't clean the house, B.
I have some laundry in a basket needs to be put away that's sitting on that bed, and I have the sheets.
Well,
need
she
to be
probably
changed.
knows the deal, and the deal is your mom comes and does all that stuff for her. Why would she do it, right?
That's very true. She's just going to keep my mom busy, because if she doesn't give her something to do, she might do her laundry and shrink a shirt or something like she's done in the past.
People,
I also have to mow the grass. She didn't do that, which I wouldn't expect her to do, because that's what I normally do.
Your mom doesn't do that? Doesn't mow the grass?
No, my wife.
Your wife. Now, come on. Isn't she the inside person? You're
what
the
are you
outside
supposed
person?
to do?
But she didn't do the inside stuff. I have to do it.
Sound like you do. Okay. You're conflicting.
No, I said I have to change the sheets and get the bedroom ready. That should be on her end.
Yeah, but
I'm
she
doing the
said you
outside
clean the
stuff.
whole house, so.
Except
and
for
they're
that
your
room.
parents,
Except
so
for that room.
Maybe, yeah.
Except for that room.
Yeah, they are your parents, so you should clean the house for them to come.
I was gone.
If you want them to be
I was
here.
gone. So, no, today
Don't
I am
leave
going to
them.
go in. I'm going to clean out there and make sure that bedroom is ready. I'm going to dust. I'm going to vacuum. I'm going to do the laundry or the sheets, put the sheets back on. Then I'm going to go outside and I'm going to mow the grass and edge it.
And then pass out from exhaustion, probably.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
So you got to go outside.
No, the whole point was I was going to go eat some hot dogs today, but I can't.
Get some on the way, No,
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Jeremy, come on.
Great on the go.
And my parents get up at 5 a.m., so they stayed in Corning last night, so they'll be here.
Where the heck is
by
Corning?
midday. It's up north. It's
home to Corning Ford, and there's a Holiday
in California.
Holiday Inn Express there. Is that where your parents stayed? The Holiday Inn Express.
No, they stayed at the casino. I think there's a big casino there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Rolling Hills.
Rolling Hills Casino Resort. Yeah,
got a nice.
It's on the 5.
Got a nice golf course.
Okay.
Probably not worth playing today because
What's it?
of
Just
the
north
smoke in the area.
Just north of Stockton, an hour or something like that.
No, it's a lot more north than Stockton than that. It's about an hour south of Reading. So,
Jeff, you're expert, probably from driving up there.
yeah,
all
I
the
know
time.
Northern California really well. Not a place I would want to be today because it's very smoky. As it is going to be somewhat smoky
so
here.
I know they're going to get up at 5 and they'll be on the road and they'll be here, by midday. And I'm just going to have to haul ass to get all this done. And then maybe I'll say, hey, you guys want a hot dog?
Yeah, there you go.
Go down to Dilly Dogs. They're
Opportunity.
only open to like 4 though.
A smoked
See,
hot
this
dog.
is just, it's all my wife's fault, too.
Well, what were you doing? Did you do some fishing, or?
Oh, yeah, we did some fishing, did more drinking than anything.
Oh,
Gotta
So
be
what
honest with you.
happens if
just really relaxed
Skylar-
and drank? One day I just didn't even get off they have a big deck that overlooks the river, and we just sat there and drank all day.
You didn't even throw a line out if you're right on the river.
Well, no, no, but we did go out in a boat and go fishing. It's not that close.
I guess not.
The river's right there, but it would be like, maybe 30 yards, 40 yards.
You got enough line.
We've only had it up for like a day or so, and that's the registration for the Red Zone Challenge. 239 people have entered to win. And I'm looking at the bands they put in. And what do we do if Skylar in Grover Beach wins and his favorite band is that he wants to hear is Sunny Day Real Estate?
Well, we did. Yeah, okay. Is that the name of a band? Apparently?
Yes, great band out of Seattle.
Wait, you don't know a band? Sunday Day Real
Classic
Estate,
rock?
They were.
Doesn't sound like classic rock.
It's an
But,
alternative.
okay, they
band.
came out at the same time as...
We didn't ask for your favorite band. We asked for your favorite.
They came out at the
classic
same
rock
time as Nirvana and Pearl Jam, and Nirvana and Pearl Jam are now considered classic rock.
Yeah, so it works.
Yeah, but they also had some popularity.
True.
Well, so did Sunny Day Real Estate.
We'll play
just
a medley of their greatest hit.
not your
What
side.
if, let's see here, Rob Humphrey wins, and he's from San Simeon, and he wants to hear Too Short. How can we do 8 Too Short songs?
Well, we'll
You know,
play all the classic rock songs they've done.
Classic wrong. I think you got it right.
Yeah, that's great classic wrong. Well, Suzanne did think of that. That's why she put your favorite classic rock band.
What about the JD Project? Did they qualify? Because they're on there. I'm guessing from one of the bandmates.
They weren't alive
John,
when Classic Rock.
John, the bassist, of course, the bassist having nothing better to do, wants to hear JD Project songs if he wins that week. So.
We'll play all their classic rock hits.
Well, they cover them. So.
They cover them and they do their own. So that's
good. There you go. All right, Seth. Well, we're going to turn this over to you.
I'll play some
Dire
classic
Straits,
wrong.
Joe Walsh,
From one
and
angry
Van
man to
Halen.
another angry man. Here we go.
Why am I angry? I'm not angry at all.
I don't know, because the wife didn't clean up the house. I don't know.
Well, she sat there for 5 days.
Jeff?
You're mad because it only qualifies if classic rock only fits the description that you give to classic rock.
Well, I think I know pretty well. What do you give to it? Well, you guys don't even know the
Hey,
music.
I say we live in a democracy. If you end up winning, you should hear
let's
JD Project if you want
let's play some Beethoven. That's classic rock.
That is
What
the
did you
classic
say?
rock. That's classic Bach.
You know, it's
You don't
really
have to take
that's
everything.
serious old.
Hey, don't take everything so serious. He's just kidding with you. He's giving
Really?
you a hard time.
Oh, wow. Geez, I didn't know.
Down
Well,
deep, I am rooting for John.
You ruin all the fun in it when you start getting
And Skylar.
sassy with your Beethoven. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying don't roll over Beethoven?
I'll
Don't
spring-
even-
Can we get back to my problem? Here, listen.
I'll
My
spring
problem
back.
is if you half-ass a job and you clean the whole house but one room, then you just don't get appreciated for it.
Hey, Jeff, I missed it. What was the show you actually liked? Because you don't like anything.
Gilmore Girls.
Really? Actually, that?
Love Gilmore Girls. I love
WB.
Gilmore Girls.
He usually doesn't like shows he hasn't seen. But
It is so good.
How did you come across it then?
My wife was
Okay,
watching
all right,
it.
all
I
right.
sat
So-
down, I watched it with her, and I was like, whoa, this is a pretty good show.
Now it's done, right?
It's done. It's been done
It's on
for
demand.
decades.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
remember
this
the
show.
name. I knew the name.
Netflix.
This show is on demand as well.
Cobra Kai.
KZOZ.com. We'll see you tomorrow.
And Gilmore Girls.
Go clean your house.
We made it. Football is here. And 93.3 KZOZ rocks Jeff and Jeremy's Red Zone Challenge from Donahue Truck Center. Let's go. We're repping your band, your team, and your town. Make your picks at KZOZ.com. Grab the weekly top score and be crowned the Red Zone MVP of the week.
We have to show everyone who the best really is.
You'll reign supreme as the KZOZ crew tosses you special shout-outs and rock songs from your favorite band. Every day at 8:20 with Jeff and Jeremy. Seth at 12:20. Suzanne at 5:20. And 7:20 with Chiba. Win some cash. Rack up the season top score, and we'll put $500 in your pocket. Jeff and Jeremy's Red Zone Challenge is all about you. Presented by Donahue Truck Centers, your one-stop source for all things in commercial trucks in Santa Maria. Online at DonahueTrucks.com. And from your classic rock team right here at 93.3 KZOZ.